Hey everybody, it's Watachi again. It's March 19th, according to my phone. But we went from 75 degrees one day ago. I don't know why my camera's doing that. I cleaned it and everything. But we went from 75 degrees one day ago to right now it's 37 degrees at 10 o'clock. This daggone weather it's global warming is freezing me to death, to be honest with you. But this video, as you can tell by the title, it's been said that the greatest achievement of the devil was to convince the masses he didn't exist. Well, I don't see that, because the devil controls this earth. God led him or sent him down here, and he controls what's happening here. That's why there's so much evil on the earth. I say, and this is just my opinion, I have no proof of it, of course, but this is just my opinion. The greatest accomplishment of the devil was to convince the masses that God don't exist. Because like I said, he wants you to believe in him. He wants you to go to hell with him. He wants all your souls. You know, you have to think about, or I've thought about it, you don't have to, but I've thought about it. And if I was God, and I really, I was going to create mankind, and I was going to put them in a location and give them free will to decide whether they wanted to walk the path of righteousness or if they wanted to follow behind the devil's herd. I think I would have done one thing, and I believe that's what he did. No, he don't come out and stand right in front of us and show himself and to convince us that he exists, because then free will wouldn't exist. He would just be showing you that he exists, and you would do what he wanted you to do because you knew for a fact. But he wanted you to go off of faith. But the one thing he could do is he knew man was going to come up with this whole globe earth, endless space, gazillions and gazillions of other planets and suns and all this stuff. He knew that man was going to come up with that. So what would be the biggest smack in the face to all these Satan followers but to find out they do live on a flat earth that has the firmament, the dome over them, and they are in an enclosed, almost like a fishbowl type of situation. Yeah, it's so big that, you know, before cars and planes and everything, nobody would have been able to make it from one side to the other. It would have took many, 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 many years to do so. But that would be the biggest smack in the face to the devil's herd when they all finally figured out that they were on a flat, enclosed firmament system, you know. This is why Satan and his herd, the devil's herd, have worked so long and hard to convince the masses that they're not a special created being, that they're on a ball flying through an endless space with other gazillions of planets and stars, and they're just really insignificant. It all happened by accident. You're not special. You're just nothing. You crawled up out of the sludge millions of years ago. Of course he wants you to believe that, because then Satan's going to get you to live for this world, worship money, worship houses, worship cars, worship perversions, like different sex with different people all the time, same sex partners, sex with children, sex with animals. You know, I've even heard of people saying they have sex with cars and trees and all kinds of crap, which just totally amazes me. But, you know, that's, and the fact that if you believe you're on a ball and your ancestors came from apes and there's nothing special about you, it kind of takes all hope away for an afterlife, for anything to be better than what we get here on this earth, which for the most part we're all enslaved to the elitist, enslaved to our jobs. Most of us hate our jobs so bad we can't even hardly stand to get up and go to work anymore. But we have to put food on the table, keep a roof over our heads, keep a car under us, and kind of make life a little bit easier for us. But when you take hope away from everybody, you can control them. If they have no hope, you can control them. So it only makes sense to me that Satan would want us to all believe we're on a ball flying through space and we actually have no meaning in life. But he'll never convince me of that. You know, I've got 3 kids that I wish I would have started a long time ago with them, trying to make them believe the way I do today, but I didn't believe that way. But I'm now trying to show them why I believe that, why they should believe it, and I hope I get through to them before it's too late. I try to tell them all the time, we're not promised tomorrow, so if something happens to you today and you don't believe, you may find out I was right, and then it'll be too late. That's what I'm trying to say to you people. Once it's too late, it's too late. There ain't no going back and fixing it. All sins can be forgiven at this point, but you have to repent. You have to forgive those who have sinned against you in order for you to be forgiven, and then try to walk a righteous path, which is hard to do, and none of us can do it, but you have to at least try. Science is not that righteous path. Matter of fact, they can't even prove. I don't even know what the percentage would be, but it has to be around 70-some% of the crap and the garbage they tell us every day. They can't even prove with their own scientific methods, you know. So y'all need to really think about that, you know. That's the only reason why I'm doing this stuff. I'm not being paid. I don't sit here and I got a computer screen up that I'm reading information from. I don't have a notepad full of notes. I research this stuff, and I research it until I can actually talk about it from my head. I'm not using somebody else's thoughts. I'm using stuff I've heard in other places, but it's only because it's the easiest way to try to explain things. And I'm not a wordsmith by any means. So if I can use other people's words to get the point across, then I'll do it, you know. But, you know, I just want to throw that out there, people. And I'll say it again. I think that the greatest accomplishment of Satan was to convince the masses that God don't exist, not him. You guys have a good day out there. Have a good weekend. I'll see you guys back here on Monday, probably Monday or Tuesday or something. But may God bless us all, because we're going to need it. Have a good day.